Oh, goodness. Okay, we are so close to death right now. Now, last episode, we went on an epic adventure, and, well, we defeated Ignis, that's right. And then we also took on the Harbingers. So, we've covered the Nether, we've covered the Overworld, and today, we have another Overworld boss to take on. And, well, possibly one in the end. Cataclysm is definitely on my to-do list, and, well, we're going to be fighting the Leviathan, hopefully, today. But it's not as easy as just simply going in like these other bosses and actually fighting it right off the bat. No, instead, we actually have to craft an item that will allow us to summon the Leviathan. And that is going to be a bit of a challenge because we do have to take on several of the mobs that actually spawn inside of the structure where the Leviathan resides. Now, believe it or not, the structure that we need to find is actually right here, and there's also another one right here as well. These being very close is kind of crazy, honestly. Typically they are farther out, and so there is an item that you can actually use, another eye, much like the other ones, that you can use to actually locate the structure if it is, much farther away. And that particular eye would be the Eye of the Abyss, and it's not too difficult to get, just some crying obsidian, and you can locate this structure yourself. So on this journey, there are some things that I think are going to help me. Now, the last couple of boss battles, I have been using the Heart of the Golem, but I think for this one, the Heart of the Golem is still a good option, but we probably want the ability to breathe underwater. And so the Will of the Ocean is really going to be the one to go with. This is going to be fantastic to have in the water, not only for speed, but we will actually be able to breathe indefinitely under the water, and we can, well, travel very fast. So I am now off on this adventure, and I'm wondering if the cockloader is going to be as effective this go around, because this is underwater and I don't know how well the cockloader works well underwater. Typically bullets in IRL, they don't really handle water very well or travel very far, but I guess we don't really need to be very far from this thing in order for this thing to be really effective. So we should start to see it pop into view as we are right by this thing. Aha, and here it is. Most of this structure is completely buried under the water. Wow, okay, and we've found the sunken city. I believe this is it. Now, in our quest, the sunken city was definitely one of the places that we needed to find, and I believe this is it. Yes, the sunken city, which leads into this thing right here. Now, this is the middle structure, and I guess I could just mine straight into it. Or we can go down here and we can mine into the side. Oh, there's some squid down here. Potentially mining into the roof. There we go. And let ourselves into the building, because it seems like most of this structure is sort of buried underwater. It's hard to get down here. We move so fast. Yes, this should be the entrance into the building. Aha. There we go. We've made it in through a sewer line. Aha. Nice. Okay, so yes, we are going to be fighting off a lot of these mobs right here. Oh, goodness. Oh, no. I need to prepare myself. I wasn't ready. I didn't set my food up properly. Oh, we might actually die in here if I'm not careful. Oh, goodness. So, apples. I need to prepare myself a little better. I do need apples in here to be the main food source I consume. Otherwise, I think I am going to be in for it. Let's also maybe activate this. Give ourselves some extra hearts. And what is this? It's a deepling, but it's surrounded by... Okay, this is an altar of amethyst. Interesting. I think this right here is used to turn crab meat into a nicer form of crab meat. But we haven't really found any crabs. Now, crabs, they spawn sort of inside of the lush caves. So we would have had to have found a lush cave, and I've not really found too many lush caves. I don't even know if I have found any at all. Now, this is just one section, and if we take a brief look here and we take off our night vision right now, you can see how dark this actually is in here. It is quite dark. Oh, but this right here is one of the items that we need. So if we take a look, the Abyssal Sacrifice, this is actually what we're going to use to summon in the boss. And so we do need a crystallized coral. We also need the Athane, and then we also need some nautilus shells. I have all of this stuff. We just need the Athane, and we just got that. And then a crystallized coral. This actually comes from one of the bosses in here, like the mini bosses, I believe. The thing that we just fought, I believe, can drop this item. The like golem thing? If I remember correctly, definitely one of these guys. But yes, this is how dark it is without night vision. But I feel like night vision is almost certainly necessary for taking this on. And this is the actual arena. So when we go down into the water, we will see this thing right here is what we will use to summon the Leviathan. But there's still there's several things that we need to do first before we can summon this. We still have to get one of those other items. And so yes, I think having night vision on is just going to make the transitions so much easier. And there we go. Okay, so let's continue on. It's an interesting looking creature right there. Oh, we definitely want to get rid of that guy that was summoned. What in the world? Let's see, is there anything else in here? I'm not seeing any chests, but there's still a lot more of this structure to explore, and there's even areas over here. Aha, I think this is it. If we get over here, we will see these guys right here. They are inside and trapped in, and unfortunately, we are not going to be helping them much. By letting them free, instead, we are going to be taking them out. Because these guys should drop these coral fragments. And these are the things we need in order to summon the boss. So, I'm sorry, guys. I know you're held captive, but I guess I am letting you free in a very dark sense. A very dark sense. Oh, goodness. I'm sorry, man. I don't know if our looting, by the way, is helping this any. But I really hope it is, because we're going to need all the looting we can get. Let's see. Is there another one in here? Hello? Any captives? I promise I'll kind of let you free. Oh, there's a whole lot of cells. But no, I don't see any more, at least on this side. Oh, but there definitely is an entire side over here. And yes, here's another one. So, yes, this... Oh, hey, no, don't do that. We are too overpowered for this. I honestly don't know, though, like, what would be less powerful. Okay, I guess I can take you on. I mean, I haven't even tried using the cog loader yet. But I'm sure that that is going to be quite a thing. So there we go. So now we have all of the items I think needed in order to make the Abyssal Sacrifice. There we go. And that should lead to a quest completion. So now that we have the Abyssal Sacrifice, we can now take on... Oh man, the boss. And I have a feeling we're going to shred this thing. So I guess this is the moment of truth. Either we are perfectly prepared for this or we are not prepared at all. So let's go ahead and fortify. I don't think there's anything else I can do for myself at this moment. I just need to hope that this works. I'm also going to eat this golden apple because I have a feeling this boss might be a little bit more challenging. Oh boy. Oh my gosh, this... Oh, that's... Okay, that's not even fair. The gun is way too overpowered. This is what the Leviathan looks like and does. I don't even feel comfortable using that. Oh, this is such a cool fight for it to go so fast. Oh, there it is. No, this thing comes out at me and it pulls me in. No! No! I'm gonna die because I can't even... Oh, I'm in the walls. This is not working. Oh, goodness, it let me out. Whoa, 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 whoa! Okay, I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it. Did I kill it? Oh, I think I killed it. Oh, I did not kill it. Oh, this boss battle is so cool. But yes, there we go. I think we got it. Oh, that was so satisfying. Oh, yes. By the way, our effects are so messed up. This right here, there's the title claw we got. Oh, that is so sick. But is that all we got? We didn't actually get the Leviathan egg. I guess it's a chance. It's only a chance to get the Leviathan egg. Why is the water so clear? It's like perfectly clear. Oh, that's so cool. Now, I didn't have my magnet on. Oh, there's the egg. Okay, so we do get it. Oh, I just didn't have... Okay, and we got a music disc as well. I just didn't... It must have got sent straight up in the air. Okay, so perfect. We got a music disc. We also got an abyssal egg. And we got the title claw. And the title claw itself is so cool. Look at this. And it also, like, attacks multiple enemies at once. When you punch with it, it, like, drains their life. But it's also a grappling hook. That's so cool. Which definitely helps you get around this place. Like, it's like this place was literally designed to support a grappling hook helping you get through. It's perfect. There's the title claw. Oh, this is such a cool item. And yes, they are all unbreakable items. Oh, fantastic. Now, this egg right here is something very special. So, we do need to make our way out of here, and I do want to hatch this egg. That way I can show you the sheer power and epicness of what this actually is. And by the way, the gun is just too powerful. Honestly, just being able to shred that thing, bypassing every defense it has. Oh, it's so powerful. I mean, but then again, Minecraft and then have a gun. I mean, I guess it makes sense. I mean, they are such a dangerous weapon, man. Just absolutely crazy. Also, that achievement says a multi-dimensional predator summon and defeat the Leviathan. So now after defeating the Leviathan, we now have its music disc, but we also have its baby. We stole its baby. I know, it's awful, very awful. But let's get a fence and let's go ahead and make a spot for this thing, because this thing right here that we're about to work on and hopefully get to summon, this little thing hatches out of this egg. We can hatch ourselves our own Leviathan by just leaving this egg here for a little while, and inside of it contains the baby. That's right. And so given a little bit of time, this egg will actually hatch. And in the meantime, we need to go get its favorite food. And that food is tropical fish. And this is one of the best places to find tropical fish. I think it has to be regular tropical fish. So these right here. And so as soon as this little baby hatches, we should have some tropical fish ready. I'm still super weirded out by the fact that there is no underwater textures going on. And I think that's the Leviathan boss does some weird things. I have had so many strange interactions with that. Also, that's a lionfish. That's such a cool looking fish. All right, we've got to find a regular school because we're going to need several of these. I recommend like over 16, maybe 20, if at all possible. And yes, we are going to be shooting fish in a barrel somehow incredibly accurately right now, except for that one. There we go. I got it. And boom, boom. Now, all of this is fantastic. Of course, the title claw is very nice. And I have my fish. This thing still hasn't hatched yet. But over time, it will. And there's something that we can actually do in the meantime, which I'm pretty excited about. Of course, this is a fantastic thing right here. Oh, it's so good. The title claw is amazing. Anyways, there's something that we can actually do in the meantime. And there's another Cataclysm boss that we should be able to take on. And I'm actually pretty excited about that. But it involves us going back to the end. Now, heading to the end islands yet again, there's actually something we uncovered that makes it a little easier. Now, of course, there is another eye you could also use to be able to find this structure. But if I take a look at the path that we took, this structure right here is actually where we are going to fight another Cataclysm boss. I would honestly call this one like a mini boss. It is still a boss, but I don't put it in the same ranking as like Ignis and the Leviathan. They are both very different, but this is still a boss nonetheless. So let's try our hand at going to take it on. I can't believe I almost launched myself into the void right there. And here it is. This place is full of mites, by the way. These little creatures. Oh, they're so gross. By the way, these guys have a ton. A ton? Whoa, it sounded like something broke. These guys have a ton of armor because of being in the inn. But still, it is just nothing compared to our gun right now. So I am a little concerned by how crazy it's actually going to be whenever we pop into this dungeon. Now, we're going to get our first taste of these golems momentarily, but there are chests in here that have a lot of cool things. Ooh, there we go. Some bows. I was just given slowness for some reason. Interesting. So, ooh, enigmatic legacy stuff. I think we already ended up having some of these things. There's nothing really here that I want, but there's a lot of loot. Ooh, temporary flight. I will take all of that. Any of this stuff. But in the center of this building, we should find something new. I wonder what's giving us slowness. Ooh, we keep giving... Maybe they changed this. Who knows? It could be a little bit more challenging now. No, it doesn't really appear to be that much challenging. All right, let's go ahead and dig down. This is going to be our first encounter with a golem. I want to actually give myself fortification, and we should be good to go. This guy's awakened with 600 damage. This guy is chomping away at my hearts, and this does nothing. Is this going to end up being one of the most challenging bosses we face? Oh no. Yes, I think it actually might be. This might end up being one of the most challenging bosses we have faced thus far. Because this is not the boss. This is not the boss. This is just the before the boss. This is doing nothing. Uh-oh. Oh no, we've been rendered useless now. This is not good. I think we might need to change up our defense system. We do not need the Will of the Ocean anymore. Instead, we might either need to use this one, which is, if we're in water, this one would probably help us deal more damage than our golem. We'll have to see. We basically need to teleport to this thing with our ability and then attack it. For some reason, though, my ability is not triggering. Oh, no. Oh, I didn't equip it. Okay, there we go. So now we teleport and we give it a good wallop. Oh, we teleported through the wall. Oh, that's right. We get teleported when we take damage. That is a major, major side effect of this thing. I mean, if anything, I guess I just avoided that damage there. But I don't know how well I'm going to be avoiding the damage of that boss that is technically under this area here. Oh no, there's another one right here. And we deal no damage at all. I mean, it does help that this teleports us to its back, but then it's still smacking us around. It is still definitely smacking us. And it's going to end up teleporting me, isn't it? Oh, and it teleported me to the boss room. Oh, I'm not ready for this. Okay. I'm actually going to swap this out for the golem core, because I think this just might be better. Yes. Oh, no. Golden apple. Must eat. Oh, this is not good. This is dealing good damage, though. At least this golem is getting damaged. We need a tidal claw. Oh, I gotta get away. Oh, no, tidal claw. Oh, I can't use it while this is activated. Oh, this boss is kind of cool, though. The fact that we are shooting it so much. I'm actually going to try and summon my polar bear. Oh, get him! Get him! Maybe my polar bear will do some work, put the work in. Oh, goodness. We're stuck. Oh, no. Polar bears on cooldown. Fortify. Don't hit me. Okay. Let's try this ability. Okay, that should knock its armor down a little bit. And we're about halfway down. This is an absolute crazy boss battle going on right now. I got a polar bear floating around. No! Okay, it's down half health. Down half health. I have one golden apple left. And the new arena has opened up. And you can see his little face in here. You can see his face. Okay. Whew. The shulker is now free. Tidal Claw. Oh. Oh, this is crazy. I'm loving this battle, though. Maybe I was wrong. This is turning out to be one of the more challenging battles. Honestly. There we go. We can activate Fortify. Woo. Okay. Polar bear is on cooldown. We have this ability that did not do anything, but it does freeze him, I think. No! No, I'm frozen! No! No! Do not! Oh, goodness. Okay, we are so close to death right now. I'm stuck. Thank goodness we were able to eat right then. I've got to pull off another Fortify, or we're a goner. Whew. Okay. This guy is only getting more tanky. I don't know if we have it right now. Oh, I'm gonna try. Oh, we're stuck. I'm gonna pull off another Fortify, but it's on cooldown. No! I wonder if these edges are able to protect us any. Okay, he's officially not taking any damage anymore. There we go. And I want to try this ability. Oh, he's up there. Why is he up there? Okay, I'm going to try it. There we go. Shields are down now. And... oh, there we go. That was so much fun. Oh, that was good. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. I was giving this boss the go around. You know, it's like, nah, this is not a good boss, but it's really good actually with the damage increase. Holy smokes. And the effects that we are given from this being further away from our spawn. Oh, that was fantastic. Now, these are void stones. Do we actually get these items? We do. So these are void stones that you can use to make some different blocks from Cataclysm, which are kind of nifty. Does this actually bleed into Instone like that? That's kind of cool. But there we go. We just got ourselves the Gauntlet of Guard. And believe it or not, in our quest book, we actually got given a shield, another shield as a reward, which is nice because I actually wanted to keep my regular shield. And I wanted to also make the item that we can make now called the Gauntlet of Bulwark. And this thing apparently, it says when you hold right click for 1 second, it to push entities, and it also inflicts the blazing brand. It says release to charge forwards to damage entities in front. Which is interesting. This right here kind of like pulls entities towards you, if I remember correctly. Like, for example, these guys. It pulls them right in front of you. So, I think if this is in your offhand, does it work in your offhand? It does not. So it's in your main hand. And yeah, it pulls the mobs towards you. And then when you let go, it just blew up. So... yeah, that's kind of cool. Now, I don't remember the trap thing or the explosions happening. Maybe that explosion actually happened because we stepped on this thing right here, the obsidian trap. Very possible. There's traps lining the outside. Yes, this is definitely what blew up. That pulls me in and then blows up. Okay, yeah. But this does pull the mobs in, which I still find to be very cool. Now, heading back to the base... hopefully, our little fella has hatched. I don't know if that's the case. It does take quite a bit of time. Oh, and he has hatched. Oh, perfect timing. Come here, little baby Leviathan. Right now, we have to tame it. And we can tame it by using these tropical fish. It takes quite a few of them. Oh, and there we go. It is now tamed. It says it is following, wandering, staying. Perfect. And so we now have ourselves a baby Leviathan that is now owned by me. Oh, this guy's amazing. Now, notice it has 100 health, which is kind of interesting. But it does have some really cool attacks that it can do. But yes, you can have it just kind of stay. Let's see, staying. It shouldn't wander anywhere, even though it does appear like it is wandering all over the place. It's not really supposed to wander. Even though it is. Where are you going, bud? Don't go over there. Hey, stay over here. What are you doing? Hello? There it goes. It's weird. It's still mine, though, but, like, now it's staying. Okay. So it looked like it still was owner, but I didn't get the hearts yet. Now I have the hearts, and now it's staying. Okay, perfect. So it's mine. And a name tag. It's definitely going to be what we do. And I am going to name this little guy Levi. Well, yes, Levi. It's a little baby Levi. There we go. So it's a baby Leviathan, aka Levi. Perfect. And there we go. Now, this thing is quite amazing. I will say that it has a powerful blast attack, and it will defend you, and it does quite a bit of damage to those mobs. All right, so now that we've got that guy ready to go, I love this little fella, we can go ahead and craft up our shield from Cataclysm, because, like I said, I have an extra one here, and we'll craft that up with our Gauntlet of Guard. But we have to use the forge. We have to use the new forge that we got from the Harbinger. And there it is. Gauntlet of Guard. It does 11 attack damage on its own. And I bet that looks kind of sick. It does. Oh man, that is so sick looking. It even fits with the gear and is just another upgrade. Does this fit in your offhand too? Yes, it does. Does it work in your offhand? Now that, it does work in your offhand. Oh! Wait. Does this work if you're flying? No way. Let's test. I don't know if it works when you're flying. It's really hard to tell. Here we go. All right, so we're going to fly up, and I'm going to hold right click. And it does not work when you're flying. Oh, but that would have been a really cool thing if it would have done that. Okay, let's test it on this guy. It punched him into oblivion. What? It punched that poor thing into oblivion. Oh, did you see how far it went? Oh, yes. Oh, that is fantastic. Yes, that is so that is a fantastic weapon now. I mean, and it goes perfectly with our sword. So the look of this setup is honestly quite amazing. I mean, to be fair, all of that wrapped up into one episode. What an amazing day today was. I've got to find my baby Leviathan. This little guy is adorable. And I probably want to store this little fella inside of a Pokeball, aka the, well, the Forbidden Arcanus Quantum Catcher. And yes, we can pick this guy up. And yeah, I can actually, let's see if there's a meter out here. I can show you how crazy this is. Also, by the way, you can heal this guy by just feeding him more tropical fish. So that is a thing that will work. There's gotta be, yeah, there's gotta be these things out here. Now watch what happens when I punch this guy. Yes. This guy is no joke. He is no joke, man. He will take these things out. He will chomp them. He will laser beam them. There it goes. Boom. Completely wrecking everything. Oh, you gotta love this little guy. He's like the perfect pet. I mean, oh, it's great. Way better than a doggo. And with that, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, of course, be sure to click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and give this video a huge thumbs up. Hopefully you learned something about the Cataclysm mod, and hopefully you found some of this information informative. And with that, it's now time to thank the amazing supporter of today's episode. And that huge thanks is going to go out to Snorlax Gaming over on the Discord by becoming a Discord premium member and supporting me in one of the best ways possible, getting access to the supporters servers and also world downloads and many other things over on the Discord. So be sure to check out the Discord, link down in the description below, and while you're at it, might as well check out my Twitch, twitch.tv/ChosenArchitect, where I do live stream 3 days a week as of right now, and I'd love to hang out with you over there, so definitely check that out. And while you're at it, if the live streams aren't for you, check out the live channel, which is the Chosen Live channel here on YouTube. My second channel, technically, and that's where I publish the VODs, if you missed a stream or if you wanted to catch up on something. Anyways, guys, thank you so very much. I'll see you in the next one, and as always, thanks for watching. Bye!